Hey there, Matt from Wetham Solutions here, and today we're going to discuss search keywords and show you how to use a tool from Google called the AdWords Keyword Tool. Now, when developing a website with the goal of showing up on search engines, it's important to know what keywords people will use when searching for your products or services. And the reason that it's so important is because you have to know which keywords are the right keywords to optimize your website for. Google AdWords Keyword Tool can provide you with statistics on how often each keyword phrase is searched so that you know which keywords to optimize your website for. So let's have a look. So first, what you want to do is search Google by either just typing the search right in your address bar or going to google.ca, and then look for the Google AdWords Keyword Tool. And once you search for that, it should be the first listing. So go ahead and click on Google's Keyword Tool right there. Now, once it's loaded, you can see that there is a couple fields here. First of all, there's the word or phrase. What this is this is where you can type in multiple keyword phrases that you want to check the search volume on. So what you can do is, let's do an experiment and let's look at lawn care, lawn maintenance. So let's check out those two keywords and see how they compare against each other. So if you were doing a lawn care business, you might think that the two are the same really. But what do people actually search for when they're looking for a lawn care service provider? Now, the other thing you can do is you can actually type in a website here. What this is often used for is you can actually punch in some of your competitors and see what keywords Google finds that they relate to. And so basically you can do that as well. We're just going to leave that blank for now. You can also select a specific category to narrow it down. In this case, what we're going to just do is leave it blank and then scroll down here. And then you can check this off. Of course, there's a little explanation that will go further into detail, but basically this is saying ideas that are very closely related to the search terms. I'm going to leave it open so it's more broad. And then what you can do is select certain filters. Now, it can tell that I'm from Canada by my IP address, but if you are showing United States here, make sure that you go ahead and click the locations here and then go down and select Canada, which has already been done here. So make sure that you do that. And then go down here to the CAPTCHA and fill that out. And then once you've got basically what you need filled out, which is really just a couple keywords in here so that it will give you some of the recommended keywords as well as the volume on these keywords, go back down and click search. So now what we can see is we can see that the keywords that we entered in here, lawn care and lawn maintenance, and we can see how often they're searched. Now, on a global scale, we can see how often monthly lawn care is searched, and locally means within Canada, but that's what we selected above. So approximately 49,500 times per month is the word lawn care searched in Canada, but lawn maintenance is slightly less at only 40,500. The next section below this here is actually suggested keywords that are surrounding the keywords that we entered in. So when we type in lawn care, Google thinks of lawn care tips, lawn care business, lawn care maintenance, etc. So what we can do from here is choose some of the most important keywords, judging it by their monthly search volume. So lawn care business, for example, is not something that most people would type in when they're looking for a lawn care business. They're just going to type in lawn care or lawn maintenance. Even lawn care services, as you can see, is a higher result than the lawn care business. So what you can do is select based on these keywords. Now, what you can also see is the competition. Now, the competition here is for how competitive the commercial side of that keyword is in Google AdWords. So the paid advertising component of Google, which is called AdWords, there is various levels of competition for each keyword. And so you can tell that here. And basically, if you're doing search engine optimization, what this also can give you some direction towards is how hard it might be to optimize for that particular keyword. So if we're looking at lawn maintenance Toronto and you see that the competition is high, well, if the competition is high on Google AdWords for the paid advertising, it is likely going to be very high for search engine optimization as well. So if you can find some keywords that are lower competition, then it would be easier to get rankings higher for that keyword. So you may want to actually find some that aren't necessarily the broadest keyword searches. That is to say that they're not, they don't have the highest volume of monthly keyword searches. You might want to find some that you can get higher results on, but there's less searches on, and you might get overall better sales. And it depends, of course, on your overall goal. If your goal is to continue to invest in a search engine optimization until you get to the point where you are number one, or at least on the top 3 for something that is very like a very high competition keyword, for example, lawn maintenance Toronto or lawn care Toronto, then of course go for those words from the get-go. But if you just want to get your website kind of on the search engine result pages, not necessarily dominating the highest competition keywords, then you may want to choose some medium or some low ones, depending on how often that they are searched. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Next week, I'm going to show you how to write a search engine optimized blog post in WordPress. If you like this video, please subscribe and pass it along to someone who you know could benefit from it. And if you'd like to subscribe by email, enter your email in the right-hand column above, and you'll get an email notification each time we post a new video. Thanks again.